Can you talk a little bit about the character of that?
Well, I have my own line of Hawaiian shirts now. Very flattering shirt. To the, yeah, that's the end of, I was 2-time sexiest man alive, that's done. Shot that out, that's it. AARP, sexiest man alive. It's still alive. Look, this is a very fun part for me. I got to work with a director that all of you are familiar with. I just think is one of the best working in the business of all time, and I was excited to get the chance to work with Alexander. And I thought that the script, I would have done it with no script. And then I read the script and I thought it was terrific. And honestly, it's just a chance to work with kids.
All right, let's take 1 or 2 questions from the floor. Anyone, if you got a question, please raise your hand, wave it around. You can see it.
We have time for one more question.
And that's all the time we have. Yes, where? Yes, right here.
Really fantastic job. George, the scene that struck me was that I don't know much about acting, but that hit me for sort of inspiration
The question
I'll tell you. I don't think you guys can hear him. He was saying that because he's in the front row, how much younger I looked.
What he also said was there was a scene where George yells at his wife and he's not getting a reaction. What did it take to do that?
Listen, the wonderful actress who was playing my dying wife, she would take a Maladon or something before she just lay in the bed. So she was really, we could leave her, we go to lunch. I felt bad for a while, and then I didn't. But we just, the truth was that scene in particular was, such a beautifully written scene, and you don't have to change anything. You try to serve the material, and the material was really good, and she was so wonderful in it that, honestly, believe it or not, it's not so easy to play a corpse. I've done it, believe me. I wasn't supposed to be a corpse, but I've done it. But they're tricky scenes to do, but only because they're tricky scenes, and probably my problems that I have with doing it. But I thought it was really fun to do it. It doesn't change what you do. Trust me.
Okay, anyone in the back here or in the balcony? Yes. Questions? I can't believe you don't have questions for these things. Unbelievable. Okay, yes, right here.
It's not a question, but I have to tell you how moving the last scene was of eating ice cream. It was just special. I couldn't watch it for another hour.
The question was an hour of the ice cream scene.
So is Amara.
All right, yes, right here. Well, what's it that drew you to a family man role?
Batman and Robin. Well, I've done it a few times. I was, a father in the Fantastic Mr. Fox. I didn't really think of it as I just love the story, and I take films based on sort of the characters and the people involved, and I didn't really think of it as a family man. He didn't seem like a very good family man. It seemed perfect for me. So it just was a fun part. I didn't really think about that.
Alexander, let me ask you a follow-up to that, which is just about the kind of characters that your films tend to explore, which are men who are flawed, who are facing some sort of crisis point in their lives, in my view. As a middle-aged man myself, I can say, is this something that's concerns you?
I'm sorry, what movies that were not about people with flaws that are having some crisis in their lives? No offense, but I got that question characters. And I'm like, what? Are movies really about
you guys are not
perfect people?
They're not heroes, you guys.
Well, okay. I mean, you know, would you see the Iranian movie A Separation and tell the director, oh, you have no heroes in this film? So, yeah, well,
it's maybe a little bit more unusual than American cinemas. Maybe we should go to the audience for one. Yes, right here.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. Do you want me to
If you want to talk a little bit more about your character and your performance.
Well, that scene in particular where I swim in the water, everyone is, Jay, you cried underwater. I started swimming at 1.5, so the water is my safe zone. It didn't feel like anything for me. It was kind of neat the way Alexander wrote it for my character to be told such tragic news and then to immediately escape down in the water and have a mental breakdown, freak out, and not have to be vulnerable in front of anyone. And I thought it was a really beautiful moment, and I was so grateful to express myself